Unqualified Sports, brought to you by Pillar Apparel.
Yo, what up, what it do? It's your boy Gabe the Goof and your boy
It's Hove himself.
Hove herself. Yo, welcome to another episode of Unqualified Sports where we give our unwanted and
You can try again.
Yeah. I know I can, but... We are back again with another episode of Unqualified Sports where we give our unqualified and kind of unwanted opinion on the beautiful game that we all love, especially with this crazy hectic weekend that just passed by. Speaking of which, how was your weekend, man?
It went well. It was going very well. I loved how they left our game for last. You know, like a whole curtain raiser thing. Enjoy all this football, wada. But the main event,
The main attraction.
is on Sunday night.
In a world where Pep Guardiola has hair, I wish for it more than you can imagine.
The Man City and Liverpool game. What a crazy game that we just witnessed. I told you in the last video that if there's one thing that's guaranteed is that water falls from the sky and that there would be flames come Sunday evening. And for sure, flames were actually there. It was in...
I was actually jealous because, you know, from a neutral's perspective, that game was everything that you ask for and everything that you want in a football game. My take on the game is that I feel the first half was similar to the first half that we had at Anfield. Man City were pushing us hard, but the only difference that the actual chances that they had, they went in. We fixed that whole Foden situation. Unfortunately, we didn't have Trent in the first game. A lot of people like to say that Trent can't defend, but then look at the field day that Foden was having on that side when James Milner was there.
Hold up. For anybody who says that Trent can't defend, look at this clip right now. Not only does he clear goal lines, he trips like a G at sidemen. And I ain't talking about KSI. Yeah, bars.
I honestly think Man City deserved to win the game, but we just showed heart and drive to make sure that we won't let them do that. Because based on our next fixtures, we needed to win that game more than they did, regardless of the fact that they were at home.
Yeah.
So although the game was a draw, it was a better draw for Man City.
Yeah, because like you actually said this the other night, the race is no longer in our hands. If you really looked at how the game started, right, Man City won the front foot. And I do agree with you that they seemed like they were the better team on the night. They had more clear-cut chances. But if we're being honest, that's genuinely the case with Liverpool matches. Not necessarily to say that when Liverpool plays a game that the other team that they're playing against is usually the better team, but they always more chances than you would willingly give out, you know what I mean? Because Liverpool always finds a way to bite themselves or shoot themselves in the foot, but simultaneously still manage to come across a good enough crutch, you know what I mean, that they can, maneuver the points after the game. And if there's one thing that has been shown for certain is the fact that the king of the pep talk isn't actually Pep Guardiola, it's Jurgen Klopp himself. Because I kid you not, less than a minute, Super Sadio Mane, and I quote, Super Sadio Mane came through with the Mane shot and actually got us back in the game. So basically that there was some kind of, mouthing in the locker room, bro, come halftime.
That was actually my favorite moment of the game.
Yeah.
This was the very first time that Klopp had to do that. It's the very first time Liverpool have gone into a half losing. And you can imagine Pep Guardiola, when they were in the dressing room, he was probably like, guys, within the next, let's take the game into intervals. Within the next 15 minutes, like, it's going to be tough. They're going to come storming in, they're going to have the pep talk. Keep it tight. Do everything that you can to prevent them from scoring. Let's just make it to the 60th minute.
Yeah,
But then literally within not even a minute had passed. Within seconds, Liverpool had equalized. You could even see with the frustration that he had. He was seated. He wasn't even standing.
How did he knock back?
What is your highlight?
So I think I've got maybe 4 highlights of the game. The first highlight was, I have to admit it, man, The only reason why I'm not a fan of this guy is because people say he's better than Robertson. Cancelo's moment where I think he dribbled past 3 owns and then he got fouled by Salah. And I'm like, thank you, Salah. This man just was taking away people's manhood. People have kids at the end of the day, and kids have to go to school on Monday and tell their classmates, hey, man, my dad that all the time, man. You know what I mean? He knows how to handle, defenders or attackers, bro. But what are you gonna say in high school? Secondly, it was the Edison toe stub where he almost had the classiest own goal of all time. But people may say that Edison is crazy or it's a lack in concentration. But if he wasn't as calm of a player with the ball, that ball would have gone in. If you actually look at him, he is completely composed. Even as he loses the ball, he just makes a slight step and it clears the ball off the line calmly. People don't actually give that enough credit, but that was it's a mistake, yeah. But he got himself out of that mistake very well. When the final whistle was blown, seeing the mutual respect between Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola, it's just uncanny. Rarely we see 2 top managers both in Europe at the top of their game at the same time. You know what I mean?
They recognize that. Though Pep Guardiola and Klopp, they're equivalent to Messi, Ronaldo.
That's exactly what I was saying.